Hey, Voodoo. Hey, boy. Hey, Buche, everybody in Cyberlands. Your favorite Babalao. At least I hope so. Omoodum, Odileke, coming at you with another beautiful video. This one's going to be short, sweet, to the point. Hey, when I released the letter of the year, the letra de año for Miami, um, you know, I had a couple of questions because what I did was I started to show you all this particular calendar that I have, your favorite Babalao Institute and Ile calendar, right? Something that I utilize with my godchildren that are scattered all around, right? So when we actually get together and we study and we go over a lot of good material because that's what good godparents do, right? We teach and we learn. So in particular, this particular video, right, again, is a way to ensure that we are pushing the good word forward so that everyone knows they have a place to go. No one should ever think that they're not developing. No one should ever think that they don't have a way to maybe seek the guidance of Ifa. No one should ever feel, right, particularly like they don't truly understand, right, how to best articulate their faith, right? And there's different ways to kind of navigate this, right? So you can understand where I'm going. Particularly, if you look at this calendar breakout, you're going to see your favorite Babalao Institute courses, right, on Sunday starting at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, right? I have course 4, 5, 6, and then I repeat to 1 and 2. Particularly one starts in September because you'll see up here I have an Orumi La Plante scheduled in Omaha, Nebraska on the 29th, right? And right afterwards they're automatically enrolled and we get right to work, right? So it's a beautiful setup, beautiful thing. But here's the thing: when you click on these, right? Let's say you go into this website, right? And just in case you're looking for it, this is the website, right? Botanicalacarida.shop, right? Now, when you go into these courses, something I just want to kind of highlight to you, right? What is the point here, right? Here's the description. It's very, very explanatory when you get in here. Do you want to learn about the rich history where we come from? Do you want to understand how Ifa and Ocha and the Orishas and the diaspora and how did things really flow? How did we get to this point? How did we go from the diaspora in 3000 BCE down to Nigeria, down to the slave trade? And how did we all that really come to play? Very interesting stuff. Anyway, that's where course one takes you. You're going to see where course two, so we start to go touch on the seven principal orishas, right? Which is also a very beautiful thing because these seven principal orishas is something that we navigate ourselves through and we begin to kind of really understand, who is Elegwao, Batala, Ogun, Orumila, Ochum, Yemaya, right? And we continue to go through, right? So, and how many people can truly say, I understand what these orishas represent? I understand their tools, I understand their why in this world. But anyway, if you want to see more, you jump onto this website, you look through the courses, you see the dates when they're going to start, and boom, you'll make action. More particularly, let's talk about social media. So with 2025, obviously with the letra de año, we had Ogun Oya, we talk about transformative change, we talk about the roads that need to be paved. And this is going to be another way to pave the road, right? YouTube Live, Inspirational Sundays. That's live with me every Sunday. Boom, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right? Set your clock, right? And you're going to see me live and we're going to talk things out. You got questions? You want to talk about your Odu? Maybe you want to throw something out there. Maybe you want to make recommendations on Inspirational Sunday, right? On what we talk about the next Sunday, right? We're going to talk live and we're going to have those live chats. Then you're going to start to see that your Fair Babalao podcast first release tomorrow. And we're going to start to talk about some very controversial things, things that we need to understand. And I want to actually show you the guys. I want to actually show you this one, so you can kind of get an idea. All right. This is the podcast. The podcast you can find, it's called Your Favorite Babalao Podcast. You'll find it on Apple Podcasts. You'll find it on Spotify. You'll find it on iHeart. You'll find it on YouTube. Everything that you see there in front of you, you can find Your Favorite Babalao. Okay. And What I did was I already have quite a few episodes out there that I had already put out there. I did an introduction, I started doing some things, and what I really wanted to do was create enough content so you can understand the real talk. This is not YouTube. YouTube is educational, YouTube is inspirational, YouTube is great in order for us to build upon each other. But the podcast is real talk. The podcast is where we're going to get down and dirty. The podcast is if you email me, right, you say, hey, this is a nice topic. This is one that we got to get after. Maybe it makes the docket, right? And in the podcast, when you subscribe to it, you're gonna get patakis, you're gonna get stuff from me, or you're gonna get my email address. We're gonna be able to work things out. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful, and I hope to see each and every one of you there. So make it real short and simple, right? We've got a lot of great things going on. We got the podcast, right? We also have the courses. We also have the YouTube live, right? Where we're gonna do that every Sunday, and you're gonna begin to kind of see we got quite a few things going on, and I wanted to make sure I shared that with each and every one of you. But anyway, with that said, look out for me. As always, like, share, and subscribe, and let's get after it. Buru, Iboya, Ibucheche Cyberland. Much love to each and every one of you, and may you all be safe and blessed this year.